Hi, this is Tim DeRoche with another episode of the K-12 Beat. Let's take a look at this story in Chalk Beat. Chicago Public Schools is selling 20 old school properties. I want to make 3 quick points about this story. Number one, these are buildings, properties that have been empty for over a decade. So we're going to be seeing more and more of this over the next 10 to 15 years as districts respond to the enrollment crisis. Unfortunately, schools are going to be forced to be closed, and these buildings are going to trickle out over time. Number two, I want to note, Chalkbeat says that all of these schools have deed restrictions, which forbid the new owner or any future owner from operating a school on those properties. So this is clear anti-competitive practices from the district. CPS couldn't operate a school on those properties that was attractive to middle income or lower middle income Chicago residents. And they're afraid that somebody else might be able to do that. This is in direct conflict with the mission of a public school district, with the public school system, which is meant to educate all of our families and provide a high quality education for all of our families. CPS shouldn't be trying to quash that. Number three, these deed restrictions inhibit or bring down the value of the properties. So they admit in the article, a CPS spokesperson says, we're not trying to sell these at top dollar. Well, you sure aren't, because you're telling people, hey, this is a school building, but you can't operate a school. So you're going to have to either knock down the building and build something new or invest tens of millions of dollars in renovations. I would argue the school board is violating its fiduciary duty to the school district, to the constituents of the school district, to the taxpayers by not selling these properties at their true value. They're willing to accept less money in order to quash other competition. So let's look for this in other states. I know in Ohio, the Supreme Court has said, you can't do that. If you're a school district, you can't put these deed restrictions. I think we'd like to see similar types of laws and court cases in other states.